Hello friends! Thank you for purchasing FreedConn Safety Bluetooth Helmet Headset. In this video, I will introduce and demonstrate Free Plus Mesh networking and intercom functions for you. If you want to use the mesh function, you need to press and hold the on-off key for 2 seconds to turn on both Free Plus devices.
Welcome to use FreedConn product 80% battery.
Hold the mesh key for 2 seconds.
Create the network channel 1.
Be noted that the first person to create a mesh network is the leader by default. The leader can control whether others are allowed to access the mesh network channel. Then press and hold the mesh key on the second one for 2 seconds. Accessing the
Join
network.
the network channel 1.
At this point, both hosts are connected. 256 devices can join the mesh network in the same way. Now let's take 10 Free Plus host devices for demonstration. First, turn on all 10 Free Plus units and keep them in standby state. Then press and hold the mesh key on the first host for 2 seconds, creating a network.
Create the network channel 1.
Be noted that the first device is the default leader. The rest can then join the network by simultaneously holding down the mesh key for 2
Join
seconds.
the network channel
Sequential
1.
operation. Now all the 10 Free Plus hosts are connected to the mesh network. All of them can join the intercom. If you don't want other Free Plus hosting devices to join the network, for example, if C, D, and E join the mesh network created by A, you need to press the mesh key of host A. Forbidden to join the network. At this time, C, D, and E cannot be added to the mesh network created by A. Only the previously connected A and B are talking back to each other. If you want to add these back to the mesh network, you need to press the mesh key of the leading host device A. Only then can other host devices join the mesh network created by A.
Admission is allowed.
Be noted that the first host device that creates the mesh network is the leader by default. Click the mesh key of it at any time to forbid or allow other Free Plus hosting devices to join the network. If you want to teams, all the members in the first team need to join the mesh network. Then the leader of the first team. Enable the function of forbidding to join the network. Mesh intercom has 5 channels. Each channel can accommodate 256 users online at the same time. Mesh intercom. Need to proceed the intercom by microphone scramble, but only for people are allowed to speak at the same time. 1 leader and 3 mobile microphones. The leader's microphone is always on and doesn't need to contend for the microphone, and yet it can have private chat. You may double-click the volume up keys of the 2 Free Plus hosting devices. You can switch the channel from 1 to 2. The user in channel 2 at that time will not hear the sound in channel 1. The intercom in the 2 channels will not interfere with each other. After chatting, you can double-click the volume reduction button to switch back to channel 1. You can resume intercom with Free Plus hosting in channel 1. It should be noted that if a new Free Plus host wants to join the mesh network, it can only join the network while staying next to the leader. After turning on the mesh intercom, double-click the mesh key to check the voice prompt of current channel and remaining battery. Click the mesh key and volume minus key at the same time to turn off the microphone intercom. The rest of the team can't hear the voice from this intercom device. If you want to restore the intercom microphone, then just click the mesh key and volume down keys again in the same way. If you want to adjust the intercom volume, press and hold the volume up or volume down key. In the case that intercom is on while playing music at the same time, you need to press the multifunction key to pause the music first. Then press and hold the volume up or down key. Adjust the volume. The above is Free Plus Mesh networking and intercom demonstration. If you have any other questions about the product, you are welcome to consult our customer service. See you next time.